Woo!
Happy Friday! How's it going, guys? It is the end of the work week once again. I'm Mag, and of course, my co-host Darren Day from An Honest Mistake. We're here to keep you company on Pop-Up Stage on another Friday, and it also happens to be the final Friday of the first month of a new year. Wow,
Yep, exactly.
correct.
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm quite sure a lot of people actually took like a 4-day week. I mean, like a 4-day weekend because yesterday was a public holiday.
Darren has frozen. Yes, I would think so too. I mean, it was a public holiday yesterday, and there is a public holiday in the state, or rather in the federal territory on Monday. So yeah, normally I would think you'd be able to take a 4-day long weekend because of that holiday if you work in any of the federal territories. But with the MCO in play, I am not quite sure if you do that, because technically everybody's still working from home. But of course, if you are working from your office, then yeah, you probably want to take that break as well. Now, Darren has permanently frozen, but I'm sure he'll get on very soon. But hey, if you just join us, welcome to Pop Up Stage. Every Friday, we bring you some of the latest, or rather, some of the latest singles by Malaysian artists, and sometimes we bring you singles from around the region as well. So I think we have Darren again.
Yeah.
What happened?
I have no
Froze.
idea. Something seems to be terribly wrong today. It seems like, things are failing and whatnot. Just don't
It
understand.
seems to happen like every Friday, kan? It's like
Yeah.
he's got a vendetta. It's like, I don't want to do pop-up stage.
Yeah. But I
But the
mean, I
show
was
must
saying
go on.
earlier on that, I'm sure a lot of people took like the day off as well, and had like a 4-day weekend. Yeah, it's we're here in Malaysia. I had friends like from Singapore asking, hey, you all don't work, why always holiday on?
Well, technically, like I was saying when you froze just now, if you work in any of the federal territories, Monday is also a holiday.
Oh, yeah,
so then
exactly.
yeah, that's a longer holiday. But with work from home, technically you don't need to take a break lah, unless you really don't want your boss to be texting you while you enjoy your holiday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so back to the main focus of the show.
Uh-huh.
We bring you new releases from Malaysia
Yep.
and sometimes throughout the region as well. So
Yep.
today, to kick off our bulletin board, I think we've got 3
Yes.
songs in store. Darren, what do we have? What are some of the new releases in town?
All right, so there are a couple of new releases, but a few of them caught my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this first one out. This is by Jasmine, okay? I mean, this guy's name is Arif Jasmine. He's also, he's been performing for a while now. But let's check this track out. It's called Go On, Tell 'Em. Okay. It's got that very chill, laid back vibe.
Yep.
Cause I got something in my chest. It's getting a little harder to confess. Trying to find the ways to tell you best. It's just a calling card, don't want nothing less. Falling into love is complicated. I'm trying not to fade, but I'm afraid.
That's cool. I mean,
Very
like,
nice. Yeah.
yeah, it's got the whole like indie pop thing going. I mean, it seems to be like the sound, that every other band is doing, here, at least here in Malaysia. I mean, Singapore, they've been doing it for a long time lah. I mean, that I know. But here in Malaysia, everybody seems to be adopting that kind of sound. Because like Son of a Policeman, they've got a similar sound too. Alien Lipstick Fire, Lost Spaces, Resort, Tidal, all these guys sound the same. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. So it does sound like a good track. So guys, go on and check it out because it is cool.
Yeah,
Meg,
indeed.
you got any thoughts on that song?
He's got a little bit of a John Mayer-ish sound,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I kind of like it. It's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
This
next.
sorry, Mac.
Next.
Okay, yeah. So this next one is by this guy. I still don't know how to pronounce his name because it's Jizen. So I'm thinking it could be Jason. Okay, but because I really don't like to pronounce his name as Jason. You know, it just sounds really wrong. But I reckon it's Jason, so I'm just gonna start calling him Jason. Okay, so this is a new track
You're going to start
released.
calling him Jason, like as if you
Yeah.
baptize him with the name
I
Jason.
baptized him lah. Yeah, so this track is called Oath. It was actually released last Friday, but let's check it out.
You're the sunshine to my days, a place I keep awake. Meet me in my way, so please don't fly away, kohanya. My heart go ooh, whoa. Baby girl, I promise you I won't let go of you. Ooh.
So again, like, you know, the whole laid back vibe.
Yeah.
My heart go ooh, whoa. Baby girl, I promise you I won't let go of you.
Oh, it's very raw, though, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy is brand new. Like, he is so new. He's only got like a couple of releases out. But it's cool, you know, to be able to see like young fellas just coming out and just putting out new stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. It sounds very unplug-ish. It sounds like a good track to kick back on a Friday night kind of thing. I like it.
Yeah. Or like, you know, it could be like a theme song for one of those indie films, you know?
True.
Yeah.
The
All right, so
short
this
films
next,
especially. Yeah.
yeah, short films and all that. So this next one is a little bit of a harder, you know, it's a hard banger track. It's a remix, okay, by Chuno. Okay, so Chuno is an amazing chef and all that. Together with Ramsey Westwood, both of them are DJs, and this is a remix that Chuno made of my band's song. Okay, I shameless plug, but I'll just play it. Okay, so it just released today. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's so different from all the other remixes. So since we're all on lockdown, we can't go to clubs, right? So this is the closest that we can get.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just so different, man. Like, there's just so much bass to it, and
This is so
Yeah.
good, though.
yeah, it's so good. It's so cool. I'm not even talking about the singing because I don't think the singing is all that great, you know. Because that's my voice. Okay, we need to stop.
Wow.
Yeah. So it gets into like a really heavy, you know, beat. and-
Yeah. It's like a trance of sorts.
Trance,
But I
yeah.
have to say that if you've not heard, and honest mistakes, I don't give a damn. You wouldn't even think it's a remix. You think like it's a whole new song altogether. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like all the 6 remixes that were made, they all just sound very different.
Similar.
From each... No, they all sound very different from each other. You know,
They
all
are
sound like
different,
they're-
but you can tell that the base of the music is
Yeah.
the same. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But it's cool, lah. You know, yeah. But so yeah, that concludes our bulletin for this Friday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we've got 3 songs, you know, that we just introduced to you guys. So feel free to go on, check it out, stream it, follow these artists. Yeah. And I think it's about time that we bring on our guests on for today's pop-up stage, right, Mac?
That's right. Now, of course, we bring you some of the most amazing talents here in Malaysia.
Yep.
Whether they're new or whether they've been in the industry for a very long time or they've been constantly releasing music, we
Mhm.
want to bring you local music because sometimes we don't realize the things that we have, or rather, what we're blessed with, or the talent we're blessed with in Malaysia. And I think we've got
Yeah,
lots
exactly.
of talent. But today we're gonna cross over across the borders down
Yeah.
south
We're gonna
to
take the
Singapore.
bus lah, take Causeway Link. Okay, take Causeway Link, pay 80 cents or whatever. I think it's not 80 cents anymore.
80 cents.
No lah, not 80 cents. And
Okay.
go over to Singapore. Yeah.
God, we're gonna go over to Singapore. So Darren, who do we have this afternoon?
Ah, man. Two of the coolest artists. I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of time with one of them when she was still here in KL. We did all kinds of stuff. It was fun. And she's an amazing singer, and so is, this other artist. So both of them are both amazing. We have Charlie Lim and Aisyah Aziz. Let's bring them on the show right now.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, lah?
Hey, what's up, Malaysia? What's good?
Yeah.
Hello, Cleo.
Our food.
Your food is.
That one we
what's up.
concede.
We concede. We've been.
No
Yeah.
contest. We're not here to argue about that.
You miss sambal hijau, right, Aisyah?
Hey, dude, the nasi kukus, boss.
Yeah, man.
Wait, I think about it like randomly every morning, like nasi kukus Malaysia, macam best kan. Oh, how are you guys, man?
Yeah, man.
We're
I've been
good.
alright. Yeah.
And how are you guys?
We're together, so we're not on lockdown yet. You guys on lockdown?
Yes.
Lockdown, still.
Holy, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
feel like we
Version
were
2.0.
isolated.
So enjoy that freedom, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, can I?
Yeah, of course.
Can't hear you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you hear us now?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I heard your new song just now. Was it a remix or the new song?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I could recognize your voice, man.
Cool. I'm glad it's recognizable. But yeah, man. So
Your
anyway,
hair, what
both.
color now?
Sorry, my hair
What
is
up?
rainbow.
Yeah.
Now you can't see lah,
Oh.
because it's against purple light. So there's
Yeah,
like green
that's,
and all that.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Have you ever seen Darren without colored hair?
No,
That should be
no.
the question.
I remember the first time I met Darren, I was like, "Can I touch your hair?" Yeah, like this pink hair. And he was like, "Yeah."
I think that's a common question everybody asked him. It was like, oh my god, it's a unicorn. Now can I touch it? Okay, anywho, today's show is all about you guys. Now you dropped the single last Friday, right? Or last week?
It was last Friday, yeah.
Oh, it's been a
Last
week.
Friday,
already.
correct? Yeah, it's been a week.
That's crazy.
That-
Yeah.
That's right. So it's called Won't You Come Around? Tell us more about the story behind this song.
Story behind.
The story behind the song, the poet show.
We've known each other for some time. I was working on a demo, and then it was like it had this really old soul vibe to it. So first person I could think of, this young lady right here. Couldn't think of
Yeah,
anyone
no
better.
better person, man.
And very, very grateful that she said yes. So came in, everything was just like, it took a long time to get to that point, and I was struggling a lot finishing the song. But when she came in, everything was just like effortless, and harmonies, everything worked out really nicely. So it was a really fun session.
Yeah.
And then somehow this thing, it kind of grew into this thing that we could put out, and then shot a music video for. So it was a lot of fun.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Very nice.
it's also an independent release nonetheless. So like I'm always so proud of that because like we've got help from Cross Ratio. It's like small team but like solid. And like it's been fun. Like me doing promos here in Singapore like this reminds me of like Malaysia, and in Malaysia when we used to like do promos like crazy. So this is fun because the fact that COVID is not fun, but like it's allowed all this kind of virtual conversations to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun and cozy.
And meet new people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think your time, Aisyah, like being back in Singapore for like the past year and a half, 2 years already, maybe. So, right? I feel that you've accomplished way more than you have when you were actually here in KL. You know, I mean, I keep seeing your updates and all that. You know, you got like new songs. You're doing like the National Day stuff. You know, you're just constantly doing stuff. You know, and I feel that you've been more progressive than anything in the past.
Yeah. I think it was also like a time where I could take to learn about what I wanted and what I didn't want, and meeting people and meeting friends like Charlie, that constantly guides me, and it's like he's always like, I'll help you if you need anything. Like that's the least I can do. And I'm like, why? That's the least I can do.
Well, it's, we're a small community of musicians in Singapore, so looking out for each other.
That's nice. That's really nice. Now, what does the song talk about? What's it all about?
What do you think it's about?
Don't want to be too.
Actually, like pose the question back every time, right? Like,
we'll
what
throw
do
it back
you
to you
think
guys.
it's about?
Yeah, we don't want to be too on the nose or prescriptive and everything.
Yeah.
I suppose the title itself sounds like as if it could be some sort of Netflix and chill, but actually if you spend a bit more time listening to it and checking out the lyrics, to us anyway, it's more about how do you build a relationship over time, especially a long relationship. When things get tough, things get boring or not so romantic, or it doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. Putting in the time, effort, and the patience. But we also kind of interpret it as like a kind of a note to self, a self-reminder sometimes, to accept things. And I don't know, I think shooting the video, recording the song during such a weird time, with the whole circuit breaker lockdown period, it just kind of forced all of us to just chill a bit and just kind of take stock of everything, be grateful for what we have, and just kind of roll with punches really. So I think that has just kind of been the theme for us this whole year, and then putting this song out has been this really nice release.
It was very emotional too. I mean, it wasn't emotional as in crying or whatever, but when Jonathan, the director of the music video, gave us a visualization of what the song what he sees the song could be like, and what the emotion he wanted the song to feel, people to feel when watching the music video. It just solidified whatever thoughts we had about the song and whatever feelings we had towards the song. It wasn't really a love song at that point in time. It wasn't really a love song towards a person or whatever. It was really our alpha self somewhere in our mind communicating with us or something like that. And the fact that I go inside the water in the music video, in fully clothed and everything, it's kind of a freeing moment for me. A baptism. An enlightening experience.
Wow.
So
you go in old, you come out new.
Whatever you want to interpret.
It could be anything, really.
All right, cool. Mac?
So is there a personal reason or a personal inspiration to the song? I mean, when you talk about long-term relationships, are you speaking of your own personal experience?
I think we have to write from, but everything we do has to be autobiographical. So that's the only way you can be authentic as an artist, right? I wouldn't say it's one particular experience that triggers it, that triggers the writing of the song, because this song took a while to put together. So it's just our own personal experience and our own views on life and love.
But it's also interesting when I listen to Billie Eilish do interviews, and because she's a youngin', right? And she writes not on her own experiences, but she just imagines a story, killing a friend or something like that, and then write on that. So that's also pretty cool perspective to write but ours was definitely from past experiences, and we just wanted to, I don't know, okay, we didn't really think about it.
That's the thing,
we didn't
you just wrote love.
We don't I'm gonna write about the concept of love.
Yes.
I don't think it works like that.
Yeah.
We just came to studio and chill, and it's like,
Organic.
this is what I think it's about. Like, but feel free to contribute. And like,
Yeah.
Then Aisyah wrote her verse, which like just flowed so beautifully.
Yeah.
Her verse is in Bahasa,
Yeah.
Melayu, and I was
Yeah.
just so excited when she put down her bars, laid down the bars, and it worked out really well. So very
Right.
happy.
Aisyah, was it intentional for you to sing in Malay? Because I know, for the longest time, you've always said that you wanted to do the whole English R&B sound, but fuse in like the Nusantara elements, right? So was this
That's it,
one of those
yeah.
attempts, like, you're like, okay, it's an opportunity to be on a track. I'm going to sing in Malay and have that Nusantara vibe.
For sure. I think I didn't even think it like that. Like the first time I heard the song, he already gave it to me, and I was like, my part was empty. So I was just kind of like humming or whatever, didn't really do anything. But then when I was in the studio and when Charlie was there, he played it again on the speakers, and intuitively I just sang in Malay.
Right.
Like, and I asked Charlie, like, can I just sing in Malay? And he's like, yeah, of course, dude. Like, do your thing, whatever's real, Because like back then with like label Aisyah is always like, everything has to be curated towards the release, and it has to be you have to make sure the radio plays the song and whatever. But then now we have like podcasts and we have
Total freedom.
other things. Yeah, we don't have to rely too much on one medium, to release our song and to promote our songs. So it doesn't really matter whatever we do now. Yeah.
It's funny because I didn't even see it as a problem. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I just live in a very different bubble. But like,
Sure.
I never understood why like radio stations can play K-pop and Despacito, but not play like like Malay is supposed to be our national language, and they can't play Bahasa on local radio in Singapore. So it's like, screw it. Let's just do it. Let's just write the song and then release it and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And people like you that
we got
can.
Malaysia.
Yeah,
Resonate.
but I think it's cool also. I think it's cool, for a track like that, because I mean, personally for me, I've not heard that many like dual language stuff. Like here in KL, dual language, like singing in Malay and English, it's very common. Whether you're predominantly an English artist or predominantly like a Malay artist, right? That's very, very common. But in Singapore, I think this is actually one of those rare occasions, right? That it's a dual language track.
And that's the thing. I don't know why it should be rare. Why is it rare? It's so stupid.
Because of like the need for the song to be played in radio. So like understanding that the criteria has to be like fully in English or whatever. And
I don't
I
think
think it's so weird.
I don't
I
think
guess
it's so
every
much
country
like,
has its own rules and regulations, lah. But I guess as you progress,
no, Meg. But that's the thing. You see, what
yeah.
I'm saying is that it's not even about rules, regulations, or trying to put it on radio. The fact that I guess people just don't naturally. I guess maybe Singaporeans just don't naturally gravitate towards that.
Not
Not yet. I think it was just
Not yet lah. Yeah, so that's why Aisyah and Charlie, both of you are actually setting the trend, right? To sing in.
Honestly, okay lah. We also
both
got like
languages.
really kick-ass rappers like Raja and Faris, doing this whole bilingual thing, and I think
Yeah, okay, those guys, for sure. I guess rap is a thing lah. I mean, it's common to do that, but like in the non-hip hop genre, I don't think it has happened that often. Yeah. So which is great that you guys are doing it, and that means that you guys are in your own lane and just creating your own thing.
Yep, I'm glad it's a thing. I didn't even realize it was gonna be a thing. But man, I think that's what it is, right? Like getting other people to learn about your culture through music and through melodies, and there's really nothing wrong with that, because I think the choice of words I used or it's not like really poetic or whatever,
This is quite poetic.
It's okay. It's
to me,
easy.
It's understandable. Yes, correct.
Yeah, it's easy for you to just take in and not have to think so much or whatever,
Yeah.
And I think that could be a good way for people to learn what tunggu means, or some of those things. So especially in Singapore, because in Malaysia you can speak actually to Darren in Malay and he can reply me in English. That kind of, it's a very truly Malaysian thing, which is special. And I think in Singapore, I I mix my Malay too much, in interviews.
I think it's good. You should
Yeah.
keep imposing,
I keep
and I'll
posting.
pick it up that way. I'll piss.
Yeah. So
Okay, Charlie, when you started writing the song, right?
Yes.
What inspired you to duet with Aisyah? Why did you want to collaborate with her?
I mean, for me, it's just like I've always been a fan of her voice and what she like represents. I think she's like one of. I honestly think she's like one of like the greatest voices of our generation.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
It's true.
I've always yeah.
Her phrasing, her expression, everything's perfect. So yeah, I was just like trying my luck. It's like, hey Aisyah, are you keen on? We worked together on this National Day thing a couple of years ago.
Yep.
And that was when we first kind of hung out.
yeah, best National Day ever in the history of National Days.
Singapore National Day.
In the history of Singapore National Day, that was the best one.
And,
So biased.
and then what happened? And then like
And then
I think I just sent you some emails.
Yeah.
And stuff. It was very like, hey, you wanna just try it out, no harm, no pressure.
I was like, yeah. Even if you give me a little try or what, even if it's wet or what, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. This OG Charlie Lin, yo.
So yeah, I'm just glad it worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we recently we could actually perform. We did a concert at in Singapore, and that was the first 500 pax concert since lockdown. So
Yeah.
we're all very excited, and then we performed the song, and that was very like, liberating for
Right.
us. And I hope we do more of that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Korang kat sana already been doing shows, right? You guys been doing shows.
No lah, no shows here lah. You know,
No,
I mean,
no,
if
no,
there were
like-
also is
Pre this PKP, before this, you have been doing shows, right? All these like
no, but they were all online. They were all online shows. You know, like it's not even like with audience or anything.
Yeah, for the past 1 year, it's all
Yeah.
been online because we've pretty much been asked to stay at home and no live events. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much
Not no live,
restrict-
just no live events. Live memang got.
No, because like I saw on my FOMO gila lah. Like see them do shows lah, like Ernie all. So like I would see audiences like but all social distance and everything. I was like, that's pretty
Really?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
dude.
mean, I haven't
Correct,
seen any like
correct.
live shows with audience.
I think
I
for
mean,
that
there
little
were-
while, that little pocket of time where we had the RMCO,
Yeah,
I remember
okay,
there
okay.
were places like Bobo that opened and
Right.
it's very
Yeah,
selected.
those.
Yeah.
Then after that, they kena
Correct.
saman and all that. Yeah, so it was quite crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but it's been a
All right,
tough year
guys.
for everybody, man. To be honest.
It has.
But yeah,
We hope it blows over soon.
Can't wait
Yeah.
to be back. This is the longest in my life
then you've
Yeah,
been
I
away
thought-
from
from
KL.
Malaysia. Like normally I will like go to JB, eat
Yeah.
whatever. Right? This is the longest it's been. Like, it's just intense, man. I don't even know if I can relate anymore.
I think it's the longest for any Malaysians to, go out for a holiday as well. A
yeah.
long deserved holiday too. So yeah, it's been a very
But
trying
yeah,
year. We do. And we're glad it's here. Okay, guys. So when you listen to the song, what's the underlying message that you hope, your listeners would feel or would speak out to your listeners at least?
Yeah. When I listen to the song, I think for What You Come Around, it's just about learning to choose that person again and again. Because love is not about. I mean, you get bored lah. You have to that's the most normal thing. It's not all highs, it's not all butterflies, But it's about learning to choose the person again and then to fall in love with the person again because change is the only constant thing and people change, people grow, and you have to either grow with them and if you don't, then you can separate or whatever lah. But I think this song is about us really choosing to stay and understand this person and this person's growth and where he or she is in his life, and just riding with that because it's all love.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. What about you?
Couldn't have said it better myself. I think like a lot of the cliches are true. I think like life is the cliche itself. You just have
Yeah.
to pick the cliche, and then like like I think love is so multifaceted, but the
Yeah.
key to it is like being really patient and accepting. And it's hard. It's a lot of work. So I think that song is about that. And I hope that when people listen to it, it is a chill, soulful song, but I hope they get that feeling like it's going to be all right, lah. You get what you put in. Yeah. And
You get what you put in. Very nice.
it's not necessarily a song for someone, like we were saying earlier. It could be something for yourself as well. Hashtag self-love and all that.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so the song was released last week, and on the 25th, you released the music video, correct? So tell us more about this music video.
Ooh.
It's blue.
It's very blue. It's a cow. Basically, we are like playing two different characters, I guess. And there's a juxtaposition of me like kind of walking at night in the city, and Aisyah is kind of lost in the ocean along the beach. And we're both just like kind of tired, looking for ourselves, and at the end, don't want to spoil it, but I mean, it's not much of a narrative. But yeah, we just kind of go through a bit of a transformation, because like climactic point, and then at the end we just kind of meet momentarily and just go like, yeah, I get you, I see you, and life goes on.
Nice.
That's in a nutshell, but I think it's more of like the feeling you get from watching it. Yeah. So go check it out.
And it's available on YouTube, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll probably upload it on Instagram and all that. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just curious though. I know you guys are not on lockdown area, or pretty free over there, but what's the process like working on a music video? I mean, at this point in time when there's a pandemic, do you still have to like maintain social distancing? Do you have to wear masks? Is it very different from producing a music video prior to COVID?
Oh yeah,
Definitely. I think numbers wise also, we gotta keep the team small. And Singapore, in anywhere you go, there's always like ambassadors, checking up on you, especially when they know that there's a shoot happening. They always want to come through and check and make sure that not a lot of people are crowding us around us and stuff like that. So naturally, it's just a little bit more strict.
More paperwork, more red tape, but understandable. So
yeah.
I mean, at least we get to do something, right?
Yeah.
At least we get to like shoot and stuff. Yeah.
Sure. Were there any other challenges apart from like like the whole social distancing, small teams, like the officials coming in to like constantly check on you guys, like the actual shoot itself? Like, were there any challenges, you reckon?
You don't know how to swim for the shoot.
I couldn't swim, so I knew that I was shooting 2 days. I was at the beach, and then 2 days later I was gonna shoot for the music video, and I was like, maybe I should learn how to swim, because I know I'm gonna go inside water.
So you're like me lah, play water more than swim.
I was like, dayang. But like, I was like, maybe I should just learn in case there's anything. So I did lah, and when we wanted to shoot, I was like, guys, I get so.
Share water.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Share water.
But I have long legs, so like, I mean, I'm always rooted to the seabed anyway.
Was it like a beach or like a swimming pool? It was a
The beach, Changi Beach. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was really nice. The weather was perfect when we wanted to shoot it. And dude, everything like worked out so well, man. Like,
really nice in context of Singapore, because all our other beaches are horrible. But Changi was like the least polluted and the least man-made. So we went with that vibe. So it worked out quite well. Yeah.
Okay.
It was short.
Nice,
We're very happy with the fun.
Nice.
And
I need to
John
go and
did
check
a
this
great
video
job.
out, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so if you're watching, this is Pop Up Stage this afternoon. We're speaking to Charlie Lim and Aisyah Aziz from across the border down south, and we're talking about their latest single, Won't You Be Around. And if you do have any questions that you'd like to ask them, or if you want to share something, or cheer them on, or congratulate them on the release of the song and their music video, you can drop the comment in the comment section below. Okay, we'll get to reading your messages in just a bit, but all in all, guys, putting the song together, I think, Charlie, you said it took a while, right, to get it all done. What were some of the hurdles that you had to go across or go over, making this song or creating the song?
I started out as a demo with my, I have a collaborator. He's in my band. His name is Chok Krong, amazing jazz pianist. So he sent like a little demo over, and then I just worked on it for about a year. Not every day, but just like revisiting it.
Yeah.
And then when Aisyah came along, I was just about to leave for London. And then this was pre-COVID. So we recorded like a demo. And then we actually planned to she wanted to come over to London for a holiday or something. I was like, oh, why don't we just finish it there? Maybe we can even shoot a music video there.
Wow.
And that was the plan. Obviously, everything just imploded because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then I had to come back after 3 months being in London, and then we finished the song then. So yeah, everything was just recorded at home. It's quite a simple setup, but we just polished it nicely, and happy with the result.
Okay.
But in terms of challenges,
It wasn't like challenging.
Yeah.
Like,
it was just very. It was like growth spurts.
right.
Yeah, it was like layers and layers of stuff that we added, and then little growth spurts along the way. And then
Right.
every time we revisited it, it was like, oh, this is cool. Why don't we just? So there was no pressure to, to just get it done or anything. And just, it's getting very meta because how we did the song was like how we should approach life.
Exactly.
It's very, just accepting.
Yeah.
Just do what we can in the moment. And then just see what happens.
So you have a goal, you have a plan, sure, but be flexible and be adaptable to whatever happens in between.
Yeah. Cool. You guys, earlier on, you all mentioned that you guys are doing this track independently. What does that mean? I mean, Aisyah, so are you saying that you're no major labels? Charlie, what about yourself? I mean, weren't you signed to a major?
Yeah, I was with Universal. I think that's where I met you, right? At some
Yes, correct. At that event,
warehouse conference thing. Yeah. So I just left last year. Finished my contract. My contract. It's funny because I was still working on the song, and I actually put it to them to see what do you think? You guys want to take this on? And the first thing they brought up was the whole Melayu thing. I was like,
right.
I didn't know that was an issue. So, okay, no worries. And I'm very glad that we could do this independently because we just did it on our own terms and didn't have to fit a mold.
Yeah.
Still don't know why the mold exists. But anyway, so we're just happy that we can just do our own thing. And we've got really good partners that we're working with. Cross Ratio has been amazing. And, and of course, thanks to you guys outside of Singapore for pushing the song and promoting.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I mean, I definitely see your music going beyond Malaysia, at least, because Malay is spoken obviously in Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia, so it's like the triangle. So if the label they want to take it, it's all good. Do it yourself. Now you're in 3 different countries, Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a lot better, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. I'm so happy for you guys, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hong Kong. In fact, Taiwan so far has been playing our song a lot.
Oh my god.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Nice.
why is the language an issue?
Yeah.
Music, that cliche, music is a universal language.
Yeah.
When you
But-
guys listen to music, you don't really care about what anyone's singing. It's only after a while that you go, let's go find out the lyrics.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then maybe when you go find out the lyrics, you might learn some new words.
Absolutely. That's
So why
true.
not? Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
now so that everything, now that everything's released, right? When you look back, is there something that you want to change about what's already out there? Or are you like completely contented and happy with the outcome?
I think with any songs released, you have to have a point, or you have to have somebody who tells you that, dude, this is good enough, like this is great. Because if not, it will never end up.
Yeah,
If not,
true.
you will never say, okay, this is ready, So I don't think any song is ever like
The cliche quote, like art is never finished, it's only abandoned.
Yeah.
I think that's very true.
Mm.
But I think for us, because it's a collaboration, I think like we can just go, hey, that sounds really nice. If I'm like working by myself, I'll probably go insane.
Right. And you do work by yourself a lot.
Yeah. So I like overthink
Yeah.
about everything. So I think working with people has been really nice.
And your production like takes, and also you make me feel a lot calmer when I record, and it's like, oh, I think that's good, or maybe over here we can have. So there was a lot of guidance along the way from Charles.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There's a line. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh no, there's a line in our song that says, "Patience is a virtue. I don't want to change you."
Yep.
I guess it's kind of applicable to making art as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting more and more meta.
Because once you change, then
Absolutely. It's not you anymore.
a different thing. Yeah.
And all I can say is every time I hear that line, patience is a virtue, I'll say, yeah, it's something I don't have. Because I do not have patience. But I have to say that I've heard a lot of your songs, Charlie. I've also heard Aisyah's songs as well. I think this track actually complements the both of you very well. So good job on the track. It's a really good one. And I think after speaking so much about it, I think it's about time we played the preview. So shall we?
Exactly. Yes.
Let's
do that.
go.
They say patience is a virtue, but I don't want to change you. Patience is a virtue, I don't want to change you. Won't you come around? I feel it deeper than any illusion. Under your spell, I hear a new song.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
just listening. I was just listening to it and like trying to pinpoint like what instruments are in the song and all that. It's just so rich, man. And then the chord changes, man. The chord changes. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. When I listen to it, it takes my mind away, and it just gets me wondering because it's like, wow, the feeling is so nice. So yeah,
Oh,
good job, guys.
yes. We've done our job.
Yes.
So we're very happy.
Great job, Charles.
Great job, Aisyah. Thanks
Okay,
for
so
playing.
on our comment section, we've got Sid Menon who says, managed to catch Aisyah at Iskandar Putri Jazz Festival in 2018. She's amazing indeed. She is. Thank you very much, Sid. Now, on my side, when I've shared the post, I've got Jerry who says hi to everyone who's on the show this afternoon. Thank you so much, Jerry, for your message. And also to Viv. Now, Viv's a really good singer and she is going crazy over Charlie Lim. She's got Charlie Lim with a billion exclamation mark. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, guys, and for for sending us your messages as well. So now, as per all our shows, we end it with a little game. So the game could be about the song, or it could be your personal views as well. So if you guys are ready, then Darren will kickstart the first question. Ready?
All right. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. The first question is, this is for both of you, okay? Describe Won't You Come Around in one word.
Feeling.
Yeah, I guess that's. I'd say Lush. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice. Now, one feeling you hope to ignite in a listener when they listen to Won't You Come Around?
Like cathartic, maybe. Like you wanna, go on a journey, and then have a little climax, and then feel like you can release that feeling if you're feeling not so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll help you excavate.
Basically, just go on a trip.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still a chill trip. It's still a nice ride.
Nice ride, yeah.
All right. Okay. The next question would be, okay, what is the one thing to remember when trying to make a relationship work?
So many, yeah.
Pick
But
one.
I would say, and I would love to put more of this into practice. I would say, try and respond more than you can react.
nice.
Very nice.
Wow. Wow.
Respond
Play of words, but
yeah.
makes so much sense.
Aisha?
I'm
Yeah.
very reactive, like easily triggered sometimes. I think in a heated argument because you always want your way. But I
Yeah.
think like being able to catch that and just go, okay, this is how I'm feeling. But I'm not gonna be cold. I'll still say something, but
Yeah.
I need to think about it first. Yeah,
Hmm.
to respond
Okay.
and not react.
Right. Powerful.
Nice.
Aisha?
Aisha, you?
What was the question again? What was one thing?
What's the one thing like to make a relationship work?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Having supper together. Don't go to sleep, man.
Oh, nice.
Very
Don't
nice.
go to
Very
sleep,
true.
man.
Okay.
All right. Now, keeping it PG, what's the most difficult thing to do alone when you are in a relationship?
Keeping it PG. What is one of the things?
What's the most difficult thing to do alone?
Yeah.
But being in a relationship.
Hmm.
How to keep it PG? I don't know where to go. Is it like when you are alone in a relationship?
As in,
No,
like,
so when you're-
physically by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean that's like, I don't know.
So if it's like making a
just-
decision, right? Obviously, you when you're in a relationship, you make a decision together,
oh,
right?
right,
So that's an example. So
I mean, because I just moved house, so my mind is still in that mode. So I'm just thinking, it's very hard to move a couch by yourself.
That is true. Okay, that
we'll
is.
take that.
That is
true, yeah.
Aisha, what about you?
I don't know, man. What's
Do you always get fussed to finish your food?
no.
Okay, because my wife also doesn't have that issue.
That she also doesn't have that issue.
No. But like I know some couples, they always
Yeah.
like, one person eats a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
I
can you
think,
finish my food? Yeah.
yeah, maybe choosing like a place to eat, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh no, choosing a thing to watch on Netflix. Dude,
One
You cannot.
person,
You're the kind that cannot decide, is it?
dude, it's
Yeah,
1
okay.
hour. No, it's 1 hour just choosing something. I'm like, dude, movie already, dude. Yeah, choosing something to watch.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay. Now the
Final
last question. Okay, the final question is: in a relationship, if your partner surprises you at your door, what's the one thing they could bring for you?
That'll make you very happy, at least.
make me very happy. I don't know. I like gifts, so like whatever I like. I like
Bring you-
gear. I like music gear. So
Music gear.
I would not expect my wife to find out to research what to get me because it's too otaku at this point to like try and figure it out. Like it'll probably not work out well. So like maybe
Exactly.
a nice meal. I think like a nice home cooked meal would be nice.
Okay.
That'll make me happy.
I would like just more plants, man. Just keep putting plants in my house. Like, real plants. Just go up. Yeah.
Plants.
Alright.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be Yeah, because if like you buy me a shirt, then I'm like, okay, what's the size? Why you buy? Then I'll be like mad at the size not being right. No, then but like
It's like overthinking
I-
this overly.
exactly. So like, my supposed to buy plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True,
Okay.
true. Yeah, I mean, I'm a lot like you, like the both of you too. Like, if I were to receive a gift, it better not be a music thing because, like, I mean, I have most of the things that I want or need for music, but if there's something that I really, really want, that is something that is so hard to describe to a person. And it's something that is so hard for them to actually know what it really is. But my girlfriend managed to buy me a double guitar case. And that was actually the best gift ever. Yeah. Double, yeah. So it's like one case and then you can put two guitars.
Time to
Nice.
put a ring on it.
Oh,
Trust me, bro. Everybody's been saying it for the longest
wait,
time.
same girl, right?
Same lah.
Okay.
I think Darren's waiting for a point where nobody tells him to do that, and then only he'll propose. Then
Yeah,
he'll be like,
exactly.
"Hey, this is the right time." Anyway, guys, thanks for playing the game with us.
Thank you.
Where is the song available right now?
Everywhere,
Everywhere.
literally, like
Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
Why? Because you can go on like Spotify. Our socials have like all the links in the bio and all that. It's on YouTube. Go check out the video. Yeah. What's your Instagram?
Aisyah_Aziz.
With two A's, right?
AISYAAH_Aziz, I think.
And I'm Where Was Charlie on Instagram.
Yeah,
You
it
can
was
find
quite
it there.
difficult finding the two of you. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. Where is
Yeah, it's
Charlie?
Aisha. Aziz.
Yeah, Aisha. Hold on, this is not the
Sorry.
Aisha. This is not the Aisha. Hold on. But go check them out on social media and go check out the song as well. It's an amazing song. It will take you on somewhat of a journey when you listen to it. So go enjoy it. All right. So Charlie and Aisha, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon on Pop-Up Stage. Before you leave us, any last words for your fans and our viewers this afternoon?
Stay strong. Stay safe.
Stay negative from COVID.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay COVID negative.
Hope
is
you all
what I
get.
meant.
Hope we all get vaccinated soon. I think we need to get our vaccination soon.
Oh,
Let's just hope for a good year. Like, hope things get better.
Mhm.
Borders will open again, and we can all hang out, and we
Mhm.
Yeah,
can have
for sure.
some proper
Absolutely.
Malaysian food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, can't wait. And
Yeah.
don't forget to stretch, guys. Very
Drink water.
important. Water and stretching. All right. That's all. Essential.
That's nice.
Thanks for
All right,
having
guys.
me.
So thank you so much for joining us and spending your afternoon with us. We hope to hear more from the both of you. Are you guys working on anything right now?
Individually.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Always.
Mm.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right. So we'll keep in touch and hopefully we'll have you guys on the show once again in the near future. In the meantime, you guys stay safe as well. Take care and have a great weekend ahead. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Malaysia.
Malaysia misses you too. So there you go. Charlie Lim and Aisyah Aziz all the way from across the border down south in Singapore. Go check out their track. It's called Won't You Be Around. It's a nice track. I like it. And there's so
Won't
much
you come
to the track
around?
as
That's the song.
Won't you come around? Yeah. Won't you come around? Yeah. So go listen to it, and it's available on all your streaming platforms. It is time now for Pop-Up Picks, where we give you a song to listen to over the weekend, and it is based on a theme. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the show, it's the last Friday of the first month in a new year. That's right. So,
All right.
So when you realize that your first month is over for 2021, how do you feel? To be honest, I am super overwhelmed. There's so many things to think about.
Okay.
Especially when income is an issue, right? With the whole pandemic and whatnot. So you get overwhelmed. So I think my pick would be Choose Alive, because it tells me to breathe. And it's sometimes, when you're overwhelmed, you forget to breathe. So yeah, that's my pick.
Cool. Let's take a quick listen at this song. Let's go.
Tell myself it doesn't need to be this way. When I'm overwhelmed, all I do is stop, pause, breathe. I wanna be alive. I wanna be alive.
Yeah, man. It's such a great
Nice.
track. And in fact, Bichu just put out a music video for this song. So y'all go and check it out because, I mean, she's a great singer, great song. She needs all your support. So go on, like, share, follow her, do all that good stuff. But my pick would be this song. I would say it's a high energy song. And it's really just like 2021, and coming to the end of 2021, of January 2021.
January.
Yeah, knowing that you're coming to that first month already, I would say for me, it's not going to be any different, but you need to keep on going. So this is that high energy song that will want to keep you going, and I just want to be shameless about it, and I want to tell you that the song, my pick, would be my own song
I got
that
it
I
figured.
just released today. It's called I Don't Give a Damn. It's a remix by Chuno. You guys would have heard it earlier, but let's listen to a different part of the song now. Because it's just a crazy, explosive song, and that's the kind of energy that you need to go with for the entire year. Yeah, so that is how I see it. So let's listen to it. Okay, play. Let's jump to the middle.
Do you ever stop to think about what you're doing to me? Boy, was I delusional to think you'll be here next to me. I can see it in your eyes. Things you try to hide, done with all your lies, girl. Give me a break, give me a sign. Need a little minute of your precious.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be shameless, but that's the truth. I really couldn't care less about what is going to happen in that sense. I'm just going to keep on going and just do what I need to do as, an artist or like a host on the show, and keep going and to push for what I believe in, which is, the music that I write and, the music that we have right here in Malaysia. And those are the two picks. So it's Bichu's Alive, and it's the remix of I Don't Give a Damn by Chuno of an Honest Mistakes track. So yeah.
Nice. All right. So if you've released a single, please do get in touch with us. You can either get in touch with us via Instagram or Facebook, or even through AFO Radio's Facebook page. Just send us a PM or a DM and we will get back to you. Okay. Otherwise, you can send us an email anytime at all. And we'll try and schedule you in, because normally our shows are pretty much pre-scheduled a month ahead. So do let us know, in time. Like for instance, Charlie and Aisyah, the interesting thing is they sent me an email early December about the song that was going to be released in January. So I was like, whoa, that was fast though. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So we hope to play you more Malaysian music right here on PopUpStage. So keep those
for sure.
tracks coming in and keep us updated. In the meantime, we're going to wish you a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you so much for joining us on PopUpStage. We'll see you same time, same place next week right here on AFO Radio. Bye.